Hello, my name's Nico, and thank you for coming back for a brand new video. And if you are new here, thank you for stopping by. Now, it has been 3 months since I made a video, and I know you guys are thinking, where in the world have I been? Well, I'll tell you, I've been at school. Awesome, yeah, I know. But I have been on break, but I've been wanting to take advantage of my break, so that's why I haven't been uploading every single day of my break. But I am uploading a day before Christmas Eve. Well, not uploading, but making videos the day before Christmas Eve. So, hopefully these videos will be out on Christmas Eve, Christmas, or, yeah, that time frame, you know? But, today's video topic, trigger warning, like seriously, trigger warning for this video, because we will be talking about, the topic of maps, which are minor attracted people and basically pedophiles and that topic. So if you are triggered by that word, the mention, photos, please click off this video now, because you will not want to see the rest of this or hear me talk about the rest of this. So that is just a preface for anyone watching this right now, 1 minute in. So that's just my trigger warning for this video. And yeah, let's get into this. Also, I will be looking at my notes a lot because I really want to read what I have to say. I don't want to add anything too much different from my script. But anyways, let's get into this. So firstly, what is a map? I'm going to tell you what a map is. So there have been a lot of videos talking about maps lately, like over the past year or two, and I just would like to add in my 2 cents about the topic because I think it's just good to inform people about this, especially because I feel like talking about this was kind of a trend and just like a grab for views, but I kind of think that this is something that still needs to be talked about and that still needs to have like a light put on it, because this is some pretty disturbing stuff, but I want to talk about it. If you don't already know, a map is, what I said in the beginning of the video, a minor attracted person. But what we usually say is that they're a pedophile. Now, why are we not saying that they're pedophiles? Because maps want to use the term they don't like the term pedophile. They want to use the term map to humanize themselves more, and also because they feel hurt about the term pedophile and they think is derogatory towards them, which I don't understand that, because I'm like, this is the correct terminology for this group of people. I don't understand why you don't like that. And then to try and humanize yourself, you like children, minors, you like kids. There's nothing to really humanize there. Yeah. But, there's also, I'm not going to get too much into this, but I will be showing some photos of it, for you guys to block and report these people. But while researching this whole maps thing, I found another thing called 𝐚𝐻𝐿. I hope I'm saying that right, 𝐚𝐻𝐿, which is a Japanese word that is the attraction to animated young boys or young boy looking characters and like the media surrounding that specific topic. And I would like to advise everyone before we go into this topic again, like if you're still watching, trigger warning once again, just like if you are triggered, if you do not like the topic of pedophilia, the mention of the harm of children in any form, don't watch any further, because after this, I get into the topics. So this is your last warning. Click off wherever the thing is before I start the video. Okay? Everyone who wants to stay is here? Awesome. Okay. Yeah, they're just mainly pedophiles. That's it. The name map is solely because this group has felt hurt and oppressed, I suppose, about the use of the terminology that is correctly used for them. Oh, and I dare say it, they've tried to include themselves into the LGBTQ plus community. Isn't that wonderful? They've tried to include themselves into the community, but of course they have not made any significant steps towards getting themselves into the community, obviously. They tried to. They even made themselves a whole flag, and I actually will be reading that to you in a little bit, because I will be showing and reading to you a post that has the flag and then the meanings of the flag under it, and I'll be reading that in a little bit. But they've tried to justify their attraction to literal children as a valid sexuality, putting I like children, I like kids, I like little kids, even infants in some cases, as a valid sexuality. Hear that? Like, are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? Like, you must be joking. But they obviously have tried to get their points across dozens and dozens of times, but they failed every single time, because people who have common sense, who have a couple of brain cells, are not going to allow them to join the LGBTQ community. But of course, they have made no pushes forward and have no avail. But maps have tried to make themselves seem a sliver of a portion better by doing something where in their Instagram, their Twitter bios, and different things like that, they'll put in their bio non-contact. And non-contact means, as you would think, they're a pedophile that does not try to touch children. They try to abstain from touching children. But there are definitely those accounts out there that say pro-contact, which you stay away from, because they actually do want to touch children. Yeah, we have those people. Yeah, even if you say that you're non-contact, it makes nothing better, because you still like children. It makes nothing better, the situation. You still like kids. Yeah, sure, you don't touch kids, but you just try not to. It makes nothing better. Let me show you what the flag looks like finally, and like what each individual color means. Because also, this is something for everyone who is watching this to look out for on the internet. And if you do see this, if you see any pro-contact, non-contact, anything like that, if you see a flag, know to not interact with these people, block, report these people, and spread awareness that these accounts exist. So yeah, let me show you what this is. So here, you can see the flag. I'm gonna put it like right here. You can see the flag, and it says antis do not interact. The no map community doesn't really have a pride flag, so in honor of Pride Month, I designed a no map pride flag. The two top stripes are blue to represent no maps attracted to young boys. Jesus. The bottom two stripes are pink to represent no maps attracted to young girls. The inner stripes are yellow to represent childhood and general attraction to minors, regardless of their gender. The middle stripes are white to represent our innocence and unwillingness to offend. Oh my gosh. Please feel free to use this flag and make icons of it, etc. Hope you enjoy. I know. Oh, yeah. That exists. It's on the internet. You can go search it up yourself. Imagine how it felt for me to research for this video. It wasn't easy. It truly wasn't. Ooh, and especially these Instagram profiles. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a fun time. But now I'm going to be talking a little bit about the 𝐚𝐿𝐻𝐿 topic that I talked about at the beginning of the video. So even things such as 𝐚𝐿𝐻𝐿 is once again defined earlier as a Japanese word for the attraction to animated young boys, or just animated young boys, people who look really young. And I have literally found several, and I mean like several, Instagram accounts of 𝐚𝐻𝐿. And the thing is about these accounts is more disturbing when you look at them, because except for one that I found, is not like extremely explicit, is not, except for one that I found, but the photos are not extremely explicit. It's literally just photos of young animated anime boys. But if you know the definition of 𝐚𝐻𝐿, and you look at these photos, and then you look at like the profiles, and you just know like the meaning behind it, it gives a more sinister, more disturbing feel to looking at everything, and it just does not feel okay. And I did not feel okay looking at this stuff, but I had to for this video. But man, I'm gonna delete my search history after this. Might even delete my Instagram account for all I know. Like, who knows? Now, like, the photos are not inherently sexual. They are not. But just knowing the context behind these accounts makes it just that more disturbing. And just knowing the intention behind the account, behind the owners of these accounts, and behind the photos that they post. And then when you look on these accounts and you look at the likes, there are so many likes, like hundreds, thousands of likes on these photos. And then these people on these accounts, is not even just like they have a very small following. Like, some of these accounts have a very decent follower base, and it makes it that much more disturbing to know that they have such a consistent follower base. I'm going to show you the accounts right here. I'm gonna pop up right here, and you guys can just go and do what you need to do. Ew, I know, that's why I'm not keeping them up for that too long, but just enough so you guys can see them. But please block and report these accounts. And if you want to unblock, if you want to block even more, there's a whole rabbit hole of these accounts. You can find hundreds, I swear to you, and you can block all of them. You can report all of them, and there's just an immense number of these accounts. It is disturbing to know that there are so many, truly. But like, when you see this stuff in real life and actually witness these accounts and know there is more than likely a person behind these accounts rather than just like a bot or something, it's so creepy and sad and disgusting to know that people like this exist. Truly. Though I think it's good that we know these people exist, that we know that we are around these kind of people in this world, so that for further future reference, people know to stay safe, so that we can keep younger children safe. So like, cause there's so many, like, even this is, I can make a whole other video about this, but there are even children, like minors, on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, who are pro contact. Like, what I mean by that is they accept maps, they accept pedophiles, and they encourage interaction with them. They encourage the interaction of pedophiles in their DMs, in their comment sections of their photos. And I find it so sad, because I'm like, these kids don't understand. They don't understand the scope of what they're allowing. And I don't understand where their parents are. Why does a 11-year-old have Twitter? You're not even the legal age to have Twitter. Why do you have Twitter? Why do you have Instagram? Why? And then of all things, you're promoting pedophilia on your account. It's so sad, and it's probably not even those kids' faults. It's like, I don't know, but it's just so sad. But now we know the red flags, we know what we're looking for, and it's just like, truly, I want to say thank you for sticking around for these several minutes to listen to this, because, man, this is such a disturbing topic to talk about. And, yeah, thank you for listening, because I know it was probably hard to listen and look at that, and even more so to search this stuff up and like get the evidence and get the photos and get the screenshots to show you guys all this. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around for this whole video, because now my final point I'd like to get across is the fact that things like this should not be played with lightly. Never should be played with lightly. I might make like the occasional like the facial expression, but that's honestly to try and make this not as disturbing or as more digestible, because for a lot of people this is not a very digestible topic, and that's why I put in twice in the beginning of this video that if you want to leave, if you are triggered by this topic, that you should leave. And it's just like, this is not something to be lighthearted about or sugarcoat. And this is about children, minors, infants in some cases, and just keeping them safe and out of harm's way from people who can truly hurt them and traumatize them in ways we cannot even imagine. And just once again, thank you for staying around for this video. Hearing me talk about this is not an easy topic to hear about, and talking about this is not easy to talk about either. But I think it's just good to spread the acknowledgement and awareness of this topic to everyone. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video and just sticking around. So, thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't even know if I should say enjoyed. I hope you guys got through it, because there's nothing to really enjoy in this video. But I hope you guys were able to stick around. You were able to hear me, and you were able to truly take in what I was trying to say. But yes, thank you for sticking around for this video, because this was a much more disturbing video than I usually put out. And yeah, so hope to see you guys in the next video. My next video is going to be way more lighthearted than this. It's actually going to be about why Black people always die first in horror movies. So I hope you guys would enjoy that. I think you guys will, because my other topics about Black people, culture, and stuff like that have done really well. So I think you guys will enjoy this video about Black people dying first in horror movies. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Bye!